Write the quadratic function in standard form and sketch the graph. Identify the vertex, axis of symmetry, and x-intercept or intercepts. The quadratic function is f of x equals x squared plus 29x plus 208. First, recall that the quadratic function is in standard form if it is written as f of x equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k, where a cannot equal 0. The axis of symmetry is the vertical line with equation x equals h. The vertex is the point hk. First, write the quadratic function in standard form. Write the original quadratic function. Subtract 208 from each side of the equation. F of x minus 208 equals x squared plus 29x. Add 29 halves squared to each side of the equation. Simplify to get f of x minus 208 plus 841 fourths equals x squared plus 29x plus 841 fourths. Factor the expression on the right side of the equation as the quantity x plus 29 halves times the quantity x plus 29 halves. On the left side of the equation, rewrite 208 as 832 fourths. Simplify to get f of x plus 9 fourths equals the quantity x plus 29 halves squared. Subtract 9 fourths from each side of the equation to get f of x equals the quantity x plus 29 halves squared minus 9 fourths. Now you're ready to identify the vertex and axis of symmetry. First, write the equation in standard form. F of x equals the quantity x plus 29 halves squared minus 9 fourths. The axis of symmetry is the vertical line with equation x equals negative 29 halves. The vertex is the point negative 29 halves, negative 9 fourths. Now you're ready to find the x-intercepts. Write the original quadratic function and substitute 0 for f of x. Solving the resulting equation will help you find the x-intercept. 0 equals x squared plus 29x plus 208. Factor the expression on the right side of the equation. 0 equals the quantity x plus 13 times the quantity x plus 16. Set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x. To solve the equation x plus 13 equals 0 for x, subtract 13 from each side of the equation. Simplify to get x equals negative 13. To solve the equation x plus 16 equals 0 for x, subtract 16 from each side of the equation. Simplify to get x equals negative 16. So the x-intercepts are negative 13, 0, and negative 16, 0. Now you're ready to sketch the graph of the function. First, sketch the xy plane. Draw the axis of symmetry x equals negative 29 halves and plot the vertex, negative 29 halves, negative 9 fourths. Plot the x-intercepts, negative 13, 0, and negative 16, 0. To sketch the graph of the function, draw a parabola through the plotted points.